Hello everyone and welcome back to the GH24 News channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The explosive device at Sonny's extension was meant to take him out, but Michael Corinthos paid the price. Of course, that means there could be a reprise attack if the foe behind this explosion tries to finish Sonny off. Sonny has no way of knowing when his adversary will strike again or how they'll go about it the coming time around. Still, it seems certain that there'll indeed be a coming time. It wouldn't make sense for someone to go to the trouble of planting an explosive device and also just give up when it failed to exclude Sonny. Unfortunately, there's room for further unexpected victims as this plot moves along. Maxie Jones will sound the alarm to Natalia Ramirez and try to move her that Sonny is too dangerous to be around right now. Detergents frequently use portentous exchanges like that to set the stage for fatal issues, so could Natalia be a goner? Still, Natalia would be a great fit if the show wanted a shocking demise to raise the stakes indeed more. Let's be honest and point out that Natalia really does add important to the oil. Natalia is someone who lifts right out, so it's not like her fatal outgrowth would leave some peering hole in the cast. There wouldn't be important addict counter-reaction either, since plenitude of GH watchers want Natalia off the show anyway. Eva LaRue is a great actress, but Natalia has just no way clicked with numerous observers, not to mention Natalia and Sonny leave a lot to be asked as a romantic pairing. Maybe when Sonny inescapably gets targeted again, Natalia could get wiped out by mistake. The show could get some good drama out of that and add to Sonny's guilt over a terrible situation that's getting indeed worse. Between what happened to Michael and what might be to Natalia, Sonny would clearly realize how important it's to identify the trouble and get relief of it permanently. Sonny's vengeance could come with some curveballs, so stick with us for further prognostications on his plans and updates on any horrifying news that's brewing. Charles can be an instigative place, filled with love, adventure, and drama. Occasionally, a plot can bomb hard. There are some stories presently on the go in the cleaner that work and others that could use some fixing, so time to take a deeper dive into just what isn't working on the show right now. GH spoilers reveal that Drew Quartermaine was formerly a top idol, rushing on adventures to save lives, throwing himself under the machine, and going to captivity for loved bones. Not to mention the devoted father he was to Scout Quartermaine. In recent months, he's come a shadow of his former tone, laboriously luring his whoreson woman. And coverlet her on the bottom of the Quartermaine manse nursery where children play. A fine illustration of an indeed bigger slim ball move as of late, was hanging Jason Morgan that if he moved into the queues, he and Scout would be moving out. Is there any saving Drew's character at this point? Could a road to redemption plot help? Drew has sunken and continues to sink to new situations. Speaking of character duds, while Lucky Spencer hasn't done anything terrible, he hasn't exactly done anything great in stories moreover. As a heritage character, Lucky has been involved in so important history within Port Charles, and it's time the pens give him a solid plot to sink his teeth into. Indeed, more airtime with Elizabeth Baldwin for an amorous romantic reunion would be apt at this point. Suckers were so agitated about his return, and it feels as if the GH pens just dropped the ball on him. Now, this is a little too early to tell, since suckers haven't seen all that much of Emma Scorpio Drake since she debuted during the vacation season. Still, when Emma was played by actress Brooklyn Ray Silzer, she was sweet and kind, and Braden's new interpretation of Emma seems to be an offensive pickpocket who likes to talk back to her grandmother, Anna Devane, and asks uncomfortable questions during a family gathering. There's still time to see if Emma evolves, and to see where this plot takes her, but then's hoping that the pens pivot presto with this bone. What stories would you like to see changed and fixed ASAP? Comment below. Make sure to tune into the ABC Cleaner daily so you don't miss a moment of the drama. Willow Corinthos and Drew Quartermaine's relationship is set to stir up further trouble, but an unanticipated alliance may crop to reveal Drew's true character to Willow. While there's no certainty that she'll see the light, several crucial numbers will make in trouble to reach her. Could Nina Reeves' own romantic involvement with Drew come to light during this fermentation? Also, there will be impacts following Michael Corinthos' departure, and Sonny Corinthos' health issues are raising. Sonny is contriving a plan to exit the mob, but will that be enough to discourage those who are intent on targeting him? Sonny might face a new kind of trouble if he ends up as a case that Cyrus Renaud could essay to sneak in and give him a digitalis overdose, but Sonny might be suitable to turn this situation around if he gets involved in a sting. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer will be dealing with further troubles linked to Cyrus as they try to prove he's the killer at the sanitarium. Jocelyn Jacks might also take matters into her own hands and consider using Dex Heller's gun on Cyrus, but this could lead to unanticipated problems. Sonny might face a new kind of trouble if he ends up as a case at GH. Cyrus Renaud could essay to sneak in and give him a digitalis overdose, but Sonny might be suitable to turn this situation around if he gets involved in a sting. Jocelyn Jacks might also take matters into her own hands and consider using Dex Heller's gun on Cyrus, but this could lead to unanticipated problems. Jocelyn's competition with Emma Drake is set to consolidate, while Trina Robinson will reveal her fierce fidelity towards Kai Taylor. Although Kai might find himself in precarious situations, Trina will be right there to defend him, leading to an instigative trip for the two of them in the future. Meanwhile, Selena Wu will strike a deal that has significant counter-accusations for Curtis Ashford and his favored Bones. Also, Cody Bell will recover from his recent fiscal lapses and suddenly come into a benediction, all thanks to his daring and questionable choices. Cody may take some hard cascade, but he always bounces back. Cody might soon find himself in the fray of new love, potentially with Lulu Spencer. Recent hints suggest that her heart might sway towards someone other than Dante Falconeri in the near future. Meanwhile, Lucas Jones is also set to explore new love interests, as an enigmatic freshman captures his interest. Unfortunately for Brad Cooper, he might inadvertently peril his chances of rejuvenating his relationship with Lucas, who could be drawn to the charming charms of this mysterious foreigner. As Jen Sidwell deepens his involvement in deception and solidifies his influence in Port Charles, it may leave Sasha Gilmore Corbin feeling anxious. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan appears ready to take on the part of protection for the expectant Sasha, motivated by a request from Michael. Brooklyn Quartermain and Harrison Chase will face some medical challenges, complicating their plans for starting a family, paving the way for significant secrets to face. The retired verity about Brooklyn's history relinquishment is on the verge of disclosure, and February reaches might also hang to expose Lois Cerullo's nearly guarded secret. Giovanni Palmieri is the son Brooklyn relinquished, so it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for BLQ and Dante to realize he's their long-misplaced son. Drew Quartermain will charge Tracy Quartermain of hijacking and push Anna Devane to formally charge her, so Anna will put her through a grilling session. After Tracy pretends she sees a flashback where Yuri took Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos, that'll leave Anna fuming. At GH, Michael Corinthos will have to pick a treatment plan since he can either be transferred to Johns Hopkins or a fancy installation in Germany. The ultimate would give Michael the stylish chance at a full recovery, so he may choose that option. Willow Corinthos will express remorse over how she handled effects with Michael ahead, but Drew will be there to offer support and pledge they're going to get the situation with the kiddies worked out. As for Sonny Corinthos and Ava Jerome, they'll get into an argument about Avery Corinthos' safety. Sonny may suppose Ava is trying to exploit the extension explosion drama to get guardianship, but Ava will contend she authentically wants to cover their son. Rick Lansing will find some way to score a palm for Ava latterly, so we'll see if that involves Avery or Commodity differently. Back with Sonny, he may remain cautious about the arrangements that Jack Brennan made for Michael. That could lead to Sonny and Carly Spencer colliding a bit more. Jason Morgan will try to keep the peace, so he may push Sonny to accept Michael's decision if he indeed wants to go to Germany. At some point, Michael will also have a request for Jason that'll pull him closer to Sasha Gilmore Corbin. It sounds like Michael may give Jason updates on Sasha's gestation and push him to look out for her while he's recovering away. On another note, Dante Falconeri and Lulu Spencer have a new crying match coming up. Suckers will also see Max Scorpio dish out some tough love to Cody Bell, allowing his rearmost gambling boob. Next, Lucky Spencer and Elizabeth Baldwin will get a step closer to proving Cyrus Renaud's guilt, which could put them both in peril. At Charlie's, Christina Corinthos Davis will hold a special event. It'll be time for the eatery's grand reopening, so she'll have a bash there and let people check out the advancements. Still, it could present a chance for his heart problems to flare over, if Sonny attends this reopening. It seems both Isaiah Gannon and Natalia Ramirez will push Sonny to eventually get examined at GH. Over with Lucas Jones, he'll have an important discussion with Jocelyn Jacks. Jocelyn and Lucas will trade word, so they could both come decreasingly convinced that Cyrus is the root of all evil recently. Back with Brennan, he'll catch Carly off guard. Could Brennan and Carly eventually partake a long-awaited kiss, or could this involve some Cyrus hints rather?